Well, hi there. This little video clip is just for you, Bruce and Diane. After the OSU Michigan game, I decided to come out and try and unwind the spine. And it's fairly easy to do in our Viking Spa's hot tub. Teresa and I have had this hot tub now for about 4 years. Actually, it was 4 years this month, November. And it's a 6-seater, plenty of room. Again, the brand is Viking Spas, made in Michigan. There are several brands that I would recommend. Viking is one of the top ones for value and everything else. But this is our little deck. We had a little deck built. We had the hot tub placed on a concrete patio. Recommend that it be put on a concrete patio or something solid, or as best as you can, something solid. And then we had the deck built around it. Just a redwood deck and then some lattice work added. Off in the distance you can see through the morning glories that I left that corner open by design with some steel cables, stainless steel cables. 4 years later, not a speck of rust. And just wanted to leave that corner open. Then of course you got the open sky. There's nothing like sitting out here any time of year. And I've been out here in the dead of winter before. I've been out here, I could probably count on 2 sets of hands in 4 years how many days that I haven't been out here, either during the day or at night or both. So anyway, this is a little taste of ours. I like this little thing here I use and rest my wrists on. Just kind of, you know, put both arms on it, across it, and sit back and let the jets do their thing. I've got one thing I'll recommend is that you definitely consider a good number of jets with variable speeds, even just 2 variable speeds, the standard and then the boost, or whatever you might call it, should easily be sufficient. But then you can adjust your jets and everything else to your liking. Me, I like the hot tub high water. I like to bring it up to the edge. I even talked to the fine folks at Viking Spas about water levels, and they said not a problem putting it at any level you want, even over the intake. That was not a problem. And so I like it high. Now my wife, on the other hand, has to hang on for dear life sometimes when I top this thing off, but she likes this spa as much as I do after being on her feet all day with her work. And again, what you're looking at there are the morning glories. Now Teresa says she's read that she shouldn't cut those down or cut those back until spring. So it may just leave them up all winter long, I don't know. For the longest time, we didn't have anything growing there. We had just the simple stainless steel cable going across those 2 corners. And like I say, just a shot out into the backyard, some outer buildings there, and pine trees in the back, and got this little table and post. I definitely am glad I put this post in some kind of post to allow you and visitors to hold on to and step down into. This goes up into my studio. I always call this my outer office. And when I really have to think things through and plan and such, I slip out into the outer office, into typically 100 and more degrees, maybe as many as 104 degrees of hot massaging, bubbling, unwinding of the spine. Now these, excuse me, these lights that I've got, there are different settings for the lights, and I use different settings from time to time. Got different colors. You can let them change colors on their own if you'd like, and just different colors and different things with lighting. You'd be surprised, maybe you wouldn't with these LED lights, at night how much these lights put out and light up the whole deck area just right. So anyway, you can see the lights are changing on their own now. I put them into that mode. But I'll tell you, sitting out here in the evening or in the early morning or any time of day, especially under the stars, watching planes go over and looking at constellations and such, don't let anyone talk you into putting it inside the house. I have, Teresa and I have some friends that had just the right room and put it inside their house, and they seem to enjoy it there, but I couldn't enjoy it there. And again, it's perfectly fine in this part of the country to be outside as long as it's maintained right all year long and used all year long. So anyway, you're welcome to come over and sit in this one, but I would recommend, rather than that, go up and sit in 2 or 3 of the ones at any dealer, but the one on Conan Street in Maumee, Inside Out Recreation, would be a good one. So anyhow, there's my little clip for you, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy a little more hot water. So look forward to talking with you soon. Bye-bye.